What's up, guys? I'm Clemens from Milky and you're listening to 89 FM Radio Rock.
Sabrina Alves para 89 a Rádio Rock e hoje eu tô aqui com o Clemens do Milky. Hi Clemens, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Alright Clemens, so first of all, let's talk about Live from Vienna. It feels like a gift to the fans. How was it for you to revisit some of your iconic songs with a full orchestra behind you?
It was a very special one-of-a-kind experience, I would say. Very, very exciting on the musical, side. An orchestra is such a special, powerful thing that works very different than a pop band. So it was for us it was very exciting to combine these two worlds and bring it together, and it adds so much to the music, and we've been really enjoying it.
Nice. I want to know how this collaboration with the RF Vienna Radio Symphony Orchestra come about.
It was all part of a series from an Austrian radio channel called FM4, and they've been doing this for a while now with different kind of artists, and they were asking us a couple years ago actually, but we never fit the schedule, so we had to figure out a date, and then we finally got one. So we recorded the whole thing end of last year in Vienna. It was like one show, one live concert, and now we're here.
You imagine hits like Don't Let Me Down and Flash and Junk combined with new arrangements. Which song surprised you the most in the transformation process?
I think Fado.
Nice.
Because I remember when we listened to the recordings, Fado was like, from the whole band, the four of us, Fado was like the favorite one, like one of the favorites, but like it was really up there because we loved it. It was because there's so many things that are different to the album version. It's way slower. It has like a slow, like a tango feeling, and we love the arrangement for the orchestra on that song, and it's very different than the original one, but it's somehow like it almost like, I don't know, it transports even more, I feel like, with this version. Sometimes I feel like this could be like the original version, It's very interesting, like what like an arrangement and like the tempo and the way you play a song or like sing a song can do to a song. So it appears very in a new, it's almost like a new piece of art,
Yes. What were the biggest challenges in turning your folk pop music and electronic trance into something that works with a classical orchestra?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, of course, we know. I mean, we listen to classic music sometimes. We know how an orchestra can sound like and what it can do. So in the beginning of the process, like rearranging the songs, we had to imagine, like, okay, what could an orchestra do, But I think, we all come from we all have a musical background, where our drummer, he studied music, so we didn't, but we had, music in high school, and like we were singing in a choir. Antonio was playing violin in the high school orchestra, so we're familiar with it, So I think that was very useful for us to bring it all together, and we had some help, of course. We've been working together with a composer and who did all the arrangements for the orchestra. So yeah, working together with him was really an enlightenment. And yeah.
You guys surpassed 9 billion streams. That's massive. What is the secret to keep this connection with the audience over the years?
I don't know. I feel like, you know what? I think that changes, or it has changed really dramatically actually in the last few years through social media. I feel like 10 years ago, it was all about like Facebook and Instagram, you know,
Yes.
to stay in touch with your fans, and like YouTube, of course. We're a band that comes from YouTube. When we loaded up our first songs on YouTube, like that was the channel where people discovered our music. Since, what is it, 3 or 4 years, there's no way to get around TikTok, you know, like if you wanna if you wanna reach out to your fans, if you want the people to recognize you and to see that you're releasing music, you have to be present on that platform and put out content, and you know, and that came so quickly, that change. I feel like if you think further from now, like 3 years or 4 years further, there will be, you know, probably TikTok is like all forgotten, it's all gone, and then there will be another platform or like a new app, or like I don't know what comes next, you know. And but I feel like, yeah, we're in the digital century, and it's all so fast, and but I feel like no matter what platform we're talking about, I feel like it's probably very important to, I don't know, to just kind of, I don't know, I don't have, I'm still like also like this, I'm guessing, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what it will be like. And I don't know the secret of like building a fan base or something, you know? I'm just like focusing on the music that I want to do, on like, you know, the creative process, and like on, yeah, I mean, releasing it. And of course there's always been ways to engage with your fans and like to to reach out to them, but that will always, that's like the market kind of thing that will always change, you know. In the 60s, 70s, it was all about radio. You
Yeah.
needed like big labels to pay radios to, you know, play their music, blah blah blah. And that changed, and that changed. So that's always like as parameters that you can't really influence. And so I think as an artist, you just have to rely on yourself. Do the music that gives you pleasure, that you love. Do what you love. Stay true to yourself. And yeah, don't get lost in all that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an important thing to say.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It feels like the problem is, I mean, you probably know there's a lot of artists out there right now complaining about social media, and like complaining about that it's, the whole industry is just about like clickbaiting and like getting viral and having,
Commercial songs.
yeah, about like having these like 15 or 20 seconds of a song, that moment that has the potential to get viral on these platforms.
Yes.
And I mean, you can always be lucky and have that moment, but I think the solution is not to aim for that when you're writing songs, or like when you're doing music. That's not like I think that's the moment where you have to um, remember, like, why did you start to make music? Or like, you know, back in the days, like, why did you start to make music? What was the purpose? Like, it was like, you know, like joy, fun, enjoying yourself, like doing something that's like like, you know, like finding your passion, and like I think that's something that you have to stick to, you know.
Yeah, I agree. We have different platforms every year. After TikTok, we had Vine, we had Dub Smash. I think it's really difficult for you, your artists in general. But we were talking about the fan base, and you guys have a fan base here in Brazil. Everyone knows a Milk Chance song. I want to know, what about the Brazilian fans? Can you expect Milk Chance here in Brazil anytime soon?
I mean, not this year for sure. We're
Oh.
not doing that much touring. I'm sorry. um, but I mean, we've been there last year, so that was really great. It was. I have the best memories from our trip to Brazil. And last time we played 3 shows in 3 different cities. That
Yeah,
was
we were
beautiful.
there. We were there. It was beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, it was so nice. I love the crowd. I love the people and the culture. Very inspiring, like really inspiring to me, and definitely want to come back. Um, yeah, it felt very, very special, and yeah, like especially like for a European, for a German guy, it's very, it's really cool. It's something different, like the people are different in a very inspiring way, in a very positive way, and
Yeah, we are very loud. We are very passionate. We are
yeah,
crazy. That's the truth. We are crazy.
but in a
Brazilian
good
fans are
way.
crazy.
Yeah, in a good way. No, I loved it, and yeah, definitely want to come back and play shows there or like festivals, and we see what next year brings. We don't know yet, but yeah.
Okay. Clemens, after 10 years, what has been the greatest gift that music has given to you?
Greatest gift that music has.
Has given to you, yes.
Oh man. I mean, it is, well, I can just speak for myself here. But I think we've been very lucky as a band and as artists. I mean, music like gave us the opportunity to make a living out of it, and to in a very privileged way, and so music gave me everything. I mean, it still gives me everything. It's gives me a lot of hope, gives me a lot of fun and enjoyment, and it connects people. It's I think I mean these sentences, but it's that one universal language that we can all understand, and it will always be like that. And so that's the greatest gift I think music gave us,
Oh.
as human
Mm-hmm.
beings. It's a very beautiful, powerful craft, you know.
Okay, so I want to wrap our interview with a little quick game. It's really fast. I will say some of the Milk Chan songs, and you have to tell me whatever takes you. It can be a place, it can be an image, it can be a memory, whatever pops in your mind. Okay? All right, so first one is Stolen Dance.
The beach.
Nice. Flash and Junk Mind.
Oh, like a backyard party,
Yeah, that's really nice, actually. Living in a Haze.
Living in a haze. Oh, that's like a club.
Colorado.
Colorado. Colorado takes me some kind of highway, driving. I don't know. Maybe
Nice.
Gold Coast in Australia or something. I don't
Good.
know.
I was there. I lived there
Oh,
for a
really?
year. Yeah,
Oh,
it's beautiful.
wow.
It's nice. That's really nice.
Nice.
Cocoon.
Cocoon. Oh, that takes me somewhere. Where does it take me? I don't know. To a lake.
Synchronize.
Synchronize. Dancing with my friends on a festival, like with a group of
Nice.
friends. Yeah.
And to wrap it up, if you have to pick one Milk Chan song that instantly takes you here to Brazil, which one would it be?
To Brazil?
Yes. It's a difficult one, right?
Yeah. No, maybe I take Fado.
Nice. Well, thank you, Clemens. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for your time, and I hope I see you next year.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Pleasure was on my side.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
89, a Rádio Rock.